Hello and welcome to another episode of the CUFI Weekly, and I have a lot to talk about today because the more and more I see the direction of this country, I am truly saddened. Just a few days ago, we marked the anniversary of the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, and in a week's time, we will remember the Malmedy massacre in 1944 when SS troops massacred 80 American servicemen who had surrendered at the Battle of Malmedy, but the SS murdered them anyway. Around 250,000 servicemen died fighting the Nazis, American servicemen. So it's really disheartening, saddening, and frankly disgusting for me as a new American to see Americans praising Hitler, praising the Nazis, using Nazi songs as their reels because they simply hate Jews. President Calvin Coolidge once said that a nation that forgets its heroes is a nation that will be forgotten. And I fear that we will be a nation that will be forgotten. Because the hatred of Jews has been a barometer of a fallen nation and society. We see it throughout the world. And now, right here in the United States, what are we seeing? Jew hatred spiraling, and I know I've said this week after week after week, but Jew hatred spiraling to the extent that people are cheering for the Nazis and Hitler who massacred Americans, who killed Americans, who 250,000 Americans died to liberate Europe from. What a strange world we're living in. This division within America, it's sadly not surprising. We've seen the propaganda being pushed in college campuses, on social media, from external forces. And these same people who for decades have attacked Christianity, who have attacked Christians, who have attacked faith in this country, will now tell Christians what they should be believing and what they should be listening to. So please be cautious. But what is so funny to me is these same experts, these same people who are so hostile to the Jews, seem to be completely silent about what other religious texts say about people. Let's look at what Islam says. It calls people who don't believe in Islam kafirs, which comes from the root word deceive and to obscure. Basically that they're deceiving themselves and obscuring the true faith in Allah. They don't talk about verses in the Quran which talk about Jews and Christians as pigs and monkeys whose destination is hellfire. This isn't to attack any individual Muslim. This is just pointing out what is said in these theologies, which these so-called influencers, who talk about America first, but are celebrating a regime which killed over 200,000 American soldiers, the Nazis. These people who talk about it's all about America, but seem to have an issue with Jewish texts and Christians standing with Jews, but won't point out the violence that there is in Islamic texts. Because as they try and manipulate society to turn on the Jews, just like so many societies have previously, we stand on our faith. And you will hear absolutely ridiculous things. You'll have every creator now trying to become an expert on Christian Zionism. And they'll go, oh no, the state of Israel isn't the Israel of the Bible. The Jewish people are the Jewish people. The Bible talks about a rebirth of the Jewish state in the Jewish homeland. It does. Not my words. That's the words of the Bible. And then they'll go, oh, well, the state of Israel does X, Y, and Z, which is bad. If you read the Bible, the story of God and the Jewish people has never been one of hand-in-hand obedience. That's just a reality. So these people need to just take a step back and really analyze their own hypocrisy. And we as Christians need to be more vocal, stronger in our condemnation of this evil that not only hurts Israel and Jewish people, but hurts America. I don't want to live in an America where those who stormed the beaches of Normandy, those who liberated the gas chambers, are seen as the bad guys, and the guys who murdered millions in the name of their racial ideology, the Nazis, are praised or celebrated even 1%. To quote Elmer Davis, this country will remain the home of the free as long as it is the land of the brave. for our ally Israel, for the Jewish people, and more importantly, this beautiful country that we call home, America. A country which has been a beacon of light and hope, liberty and freedom to so many. This is Kasim Hafiz for the CUFI Weekly. For Zion's sake, do not remain silent. Thanks for checking out this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe so you get a notification every time a new episode hits. And if you want to check out some of our previous episodes, and we've got some really good ones, click on one of the thumbnails and that will take you right there. And finally, if you want to know more about CUFI and the work we do, go to CUFI.org to check out all the resources we have available free to you.